In the beginning, we thought it would be best to keep the marriage a secret. My name is Mercy Danger. My real name, my given name, is Sasha Mercedes. It's actually a funny story how I got my middle name. My parents were in a head-on car collision on the back roads of northern Minnesota. There was this guy that my dad used to play chicken with all the time, and they were driving down the road and they came upon a set of headlights and they thought it was that guy, and they were headed right for him, and nobody veered off, and they collided, and it set my mother into labor. And so just even I came into this world with a bang, I have to say. I'm trying to continue the bang as I go along here, but Mercedes was the name that the doctor who delivered me gave me. But when I started Hot Pink Hangover, we all decided that we would have these alias names, and so my given alias is Mercy Danger. I'm the singer, and Captain Davy Hazard and I write all the songs and bring the skeleton blueprint to the rest of the guys, and then we build these songs, and we've got something like 40 of them, maybe more than that now, under our belt in about 2 years. I was in need of a graphic designer for one of my CDs that I was putting out, and somebody put me in touch with this guy named DJ, and so I reached out to him and I was like, I have $100, so you can do my art for $100, right? Not knowing how involved it is to do somebody's art for their CD. And I could tell, even though it was through a text, he was laughing at me and mocking me and being like, yeah, right, girl, we're not doing that. And yet the guy was working with my producer, urged DJ and was like, we got to keep it in the family, come on, do this job for her. And in the end, he agreed to do it for $100. And then I actually hired him to drum for my CD release party as well. There was a sexy mystique about him, but I thought, no, you do not want to date a musician. That's the worst thing you could possibly do. You hear all the stories, musicians were undependable and obnoxious and leeches and parasites. So I was like, no. I called all of his friends and I called everybody that I knew he was associated with and was trying to get dirt on him. Just tell me anything. Tell me one reason why I should hate this guy. And nobody could. They were all like, he's wonderful, he's so kind and considerate. And so one day, out of the blue, I was just sitting around at home doing nothing, and I get a text from him, and it's one word, and it just says, dinner, ? And I got the butterflies, and I got the sweats, and I was flapping, and I was like, oh! And I called my best friend, and I was like, I don't know, is this a date? Is he asking me to dinner, or is he just asking if I eat dinner, or what is he doing? But it turned out he did want to go out to dinner. So we went to this Ethiopian joint because I wanted to make sure that he could eat with his fingers, be comfortable eating with his hands and making a mess of himself in front of me, and he was. And so that's where it all started. And we just started playing gigs together right away. We started doing some mini tours and found that we really were compatible on the road and off the road. And so we've been playing music together ever since, most recently with Hot Pink Hangover. It's so different being on stage with someone that you would die for. I mean, that's my lover behind me, let's be honest, and he's got my back and I've got his back in a different way than anybody else in the band. Being married to a bandmate does present a lot of unique challenges, but also a lot of opportunity for growth with the band and with our relationship. So no more hiding it. No more hiding it. We used to take our rings off and then we started losing them. It's like, no, we're not going to do that. Let's just do it. And we don't have to make out on stage or anything. But so DJ and I talked a lot about what it meant to be in a band together, and it takes work. A lot of work. It takes obsessing over it, and my husband and I we obsess over this band. It is our obsession. We wake up talking about it, we go to sleep talking about it, and if you want a road filled with constant ups and downs and lots of disappointments, but I tell you what, there's no high like the high of being on stage performing in front of a receptive audience. It's better than any drug you could hope for. It's the best. And if you're a musician, you know it. You know what I'm talking about. I am Mercy Danger. I'm the front woman of Hot Pink Hangover, and I'm married to our drummer. I never thought I would say that. I never thought I'd be married to a bandmate. It was something I wasn't used to, and it turned out to be the best thing I could have ever asked for.